Alright guys, it's race night here at Power Driven Diesel. Got 3 trucks being worked on tonight. This is the Godfather right here. Will's out building an engine for the Papasaurus. And Josh is over here getting his street truck ready for his street race in it's the beginning of May? 1st of May, right?
Yeah, it's the first of May.
And
so
that's
30 days away.
30 days away. And that's what Papasaurus is going to compete in. Him and Josh are going to go head-to-head in the finals. And there's some real heated discussion between him and Will about common rail versus 12 valve. We'll see how that goes. But for me, I'm working on the Godfather right now. This is the brand new G57 turbo from Garrett. This is like a GT55 with a much bigger turbine wheel. That's 102 millimeters right there. So I'm setting up a single turbo combination right now. This is set up as a single. You've seen the triples on this truck many times. I want to test the 57 versus the 55. I want to do some head flow testing. We have a couple of different port jobs we're going to be testing. Kind of easier to test that on a single turbo than a big massive compound turbo that's just going to make power no matter what you put it on. So I'm just kind of fabbing up a pretty quick simple kit here. We're just running one of these on-3 coolers. It's not very big, 5 inches wide, maybe 10 inches tall as a core, 12 inches tall. So it's a thick core, and it'll help me out. I'm going to run water injection still to keep the temperature under control, but I'm kind of having to cobble 2 systems together because I'm going to keep my air shut off, this is from the turbo, triple turbo setup, and I usually have a big water to air intercooler sitting right here on this plate. That's the mount for my water to air intercooler. So now I'm just going to kind of make a tube that comes from here, connects to here, that way I keep my air shut off. I built that tube earlier this afternoon. So I'm just going to be over here welding, putting stuff together, and I'm here for the jokes. I'm here for the jokes. The late night jokes with Murr, with Josh. Things sometimes get pretty hilarious.
I'm trying to just figure out, you just said that was a thick boy.
Oh yeah. Anyway, real quick, the engine here. This is the backup engine. It's actually functional, but we're going to take this engine down, check the bearings, check pistons, and then put it back together. So I'm kind of using it right now for mock-up. We're doing a refresh on the main engine, and we're putting some sleeves in it, make it a little more serviceable. So anyway, today I'm here just gonna finish up this turbo system tonight, and yeah, so kind of walk around and see what else everybody's working on tonight.
It took every bit of me and Myers' self-control to not say, thick boy.
You say what you gotta say. There's no holds barred. If there's jokes in the background, it's all the better. You think of something funny to say, you better say it out loud.
You have to understand what you just asked for.
This is my wife. We're probably getting divorced.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, where would the jack handle happen to be at?
Oh, in my toolbox.
Alright guys, I'm building the race engine for Papasaurus. So I've got this BHJ tool strapped on here. We're going to cut a half-depth fire ring in the block tonight, and then we're going to file some ring gaps. Then we're going to go clean it up. So we're finishing up with the dirty work. We started with deburring it. We used the Dremel and kind of, did a little work on the oil pump pocket, some other stuff. Helped the oil drain out of the regulator and stuff. Did a little Dremel work in here and drilled this out so we can get more drainage so that we can regulate oil better at high RPM. Did a little work in the oil pump pocket, a little porting and radiusing. And we just got done deburring it, the whole top, so that this tool could go on and not get damaged. And now we're going to crank it down, cut some firing grooves. I'm going to get the rest of these cut. How about you go check out what's going on in the shop with the rest of the guys.
Well, right now I'm fixing the diesel engine builder of the year's welding tungsten stuff. He welded some steel with this. And
welder of the year.
Perfect. This is true. He just told the story of how 2 years ago when he started TIG welding, he was using aluminum fill rod on steel, which it's his first time. He doesn't know. You can't give the guy a hard time about that.
Yeah, but like,
He's come a long way.
Don't forget, like 3 nights ago when I decided to, I thought I was TIG welding, but I was actually brazing.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the two pieces stuck this time.
Hey, I had the right color filler. It just wasn't the right makeup.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. We didn't hire Josh for
Hey, you don't end up working at Power Driven because you graduated with honors. You know what I mean?
No. Well, anyway, I'm welding. I'm sure you'll get some footage of that, but we clean up this tungsten so I can get back to welding some aluminum. What are you working on today, Josh? Let's see what Josh is working on.
The Gaffer 9000. This is the 07. We did a 6.7 engine with bigger compounds. We got a 472, 488, 6.7 high compression with one of our PDD heads. Meyer went through the training, and now it's one of our like 1500 horse trans, fat in, fat out, Mirage and intermediate. And we're getting ready for the street race where Will and I are gonna go tear it up, hopefully, and we're doing a trans cooler right here. And after that, we gotta put the front end together and do our celebratory burnout.
I'm sure Todd's doing something very exciting right now. Look. Oh my gosh, look. Oh, you missed it, dude. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Todd, he missed it. That perfect thing you just did that should have been on camera, but instead it was pointing at me, he missed it.
What?
The thing you just did.
What'd I do?
We lose CGM with Myers face.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. It's only a face only. It's always funny to me when Will tries to make fun of Meyer and I for YouTube because I just listen to it and I'm like, oh my god, this is so stupid. I got job security. Don't worry about me, guys. You should see the technique that Todd uses to sharpen tungstens. It's very interesting.
Oh, well, hello there. Perfect timing. Just finished up the last one. Look at that, dude. 37. Perfect top ring gap with no filing. Means you have all the piston wall.
You got a lot of piston wall. What is your piston wall?
11. Because it's a certified sender.
It's pretty solid.
Alright, so number 1 compression ring is good. Let's see what the second ring is. 36. Right on the money. Oil ring? We don't care what the oil ring clearance is, do we?
Oh, 11.
We know it's gonna
piston wall.
We know it's gonna
It's
be
gonna
plenty.
drop in.
We know it's gonna be plenty. Let's see. It's about 27.
All right, guys. I've got the intercooler and the post-intercooler piping done. I'm using these vibrant Van Gems I like a lot. Gives me all the play so the engine moves around, the intercooler doesn't. It's just fine. I've only got one over there right now, but I'm gonna put another one in. I want some more play here. If this thing rocks over real hard, I want it to be able to have more play than just this. Which it would probably be fine, but make me feel better if I had 2 in there. So things left to do now. I'm gonna put a couple bungs in for like a nitrous spool-up jet. I got to put a blow-off valve in here, so when if I have to pull this guy closed, the boost has somewhere to go without breaking the turbo. So I'm gonna put a blow-off valve in here, and after that, the turbo system's done. So I'm the old man. I'm gonna call it early night. Everybody else will be here working for many hours, and I'll be sleeping in my bed because I'm the oldest guy here. I get to go to bed. It's awesome. So anyway, my race night's done. Hopefully the other guys get their night done too.
Weak.
From that point, this is no longer the school bus.
Check it out. 39. All the gap. All right, we're ready to clean the block.
Also, I'm pretty sure
Okay, it's ready. We've scrubbed the boards. Let's assemble it, baby. It's a 12 valve.